Okay, first of all, I'd like to say it's a big honor for me to have you here.
Thank you.
And
Pleasure to be here.
thank you for your time. Answer a few questions for us.
Absolutely.
You've worked with some of my biggest idols of all time. And the first thing that I need to ask you is, you've been to Brazil last year, and it's not like so long ago.
Yeah.
And is Brazil on your fixed list of places to visit? Do you feel at home here?
Well, I certainly feel at home here because I'm from Italian heritage. And,
yes.
My uncle was Portuguese.
Okay.
So I'm very familiar with the feeling and the culture of the people. I hope, to answer the second part of your question, I hope I'm a permanent fixture here. I realize that rock is now starting to come more and more, or at least international acts are coming more and more down to Brazil. So it's opening up, as we say, like Russia opened up.
Yeah. It's very common that foreign artists who come here, they compliment the audience in Brazil. They say that we're warm and
Very
receptive.
much.
Do you agree with that?
Absolutely, passionate.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Our next questions. How do you feel about being considered like a legend of rock and metal, and what do you think about that?
I mean, a legend, not even dead. It's flattering, but I don't put too much stock in these kind of descriptions.
Labels.
I was literally labels. Yeah, I was literally weaned by Blackmore, Richie, and I was in Fandango and I had some experience. But when Richie got me, he never liked awards. He never liked. He said if you believe a good review, you believe a bad review. So he just believed in himself. You knew if you were a good one night or if you were a bad one night. These things are intrinsic, inside of you. It's nice to hear, oh, you're a legend, but I mean, to me, it's like I'm just a singer, I'm a musician.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a guitar player first.
Really?
Then I sang by accident.
Oh.
Perfect mistake.
Tell me a little more about that.
Well, I was a guitar player now for 40 years, and I've got about 47 guitars, mostly vintage Fenders and Gibsons, of course. Got 2 that Richie gave me, scalloped by him, Silver Anniversary Strat, and so on. A couple got stolen.
You still play?
Oh, I play all the time. I mean, the only reason why I didn't play with Malmsteen and Richie is because they're Malmsteen and Black.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough.
And how was it working with Malmsteen? Because he has a reputation of being difficult, like not an easy person to deal with.
Look, both of them have reputations.
Yeah.
But I have to say that well, first of all, let me say both are brilliant. Malmsteen is just brilliant, and he started kind of a new school. In thought and playing.
Yeah, he invented a lot of stuff.
I think maybe Paganini invented it, but he certainly adapted it to guitar.
Okay.
So let's give Ingve a lot of credit. He's an amazing technician, and he's got a lot of feeling. So I love Ingve's playing, but he can be extremely difficult.
Okay.
And I believe
so it's
true. It's beyond true. I tried to expand Ingve with the Odyssey record by having such great songs. I mean, it was somewhat difficult for me to come up, to get him to arrange the songs so that we had choruses and middle eights, then a solo maybe with a different chord pattern.
Because you were trying to take it more towards the pop thing, like with the chorus, and he doesn't.
Well, he just didn't hear it that way. Yet Polygram Records wanted it that way. And that's why I was brought in, and also we were supposed to have, we did have Bob Daisley on some of the cuts, and Eric Singer, and all this, but I said to him, he plays Hendrix like you wouldn't believe, as witnessed by Spanish Castle Magic on Live in Leningrad. And I tried to get him to do a little bit more of that style, and he said, you're trying to change me. And I said, no, I'm trying to expand you. Let your audience see what you really can do, because you're completely amazing.
Yes.
And then he said, well, I started playing guitar the day Hendrix died, and, it was a transference of souls and all this, and I said, look, that's possibly true, but why don't you expand on the blues? So being difficult, I'd say, is because both are perfectionists.
I see.
But Ingve can be a little more difficult.
Never happy with...
For example, Richie played for the song, in my opinion. When you hear Street of Dreams, Richie came into me one day and said, I finished the vocal, and he said, it was an excellent vocal, I'm intimidated by the vocal. I said, I opened the beer and I said, come on. I said, go in there and play the most melodic solo you can feel. And he did. and it's memorable. I can sing this solo. Whereas Malmsteen will go in and say the vocal is just a vehicle for the guitar vocal.
Oh, okay.
And I think
This
that's
is the other way around.
It's kind of pass backwards.
Okay.
You know, but both are brilliant, both are different.
Okay.